got a pile of real slop here.
Oh,
and this is our last Super Bowl article.
I'm hungry.
This is we always try to find the best slop here on the cast, man. This is a real pile. They got you at the trough. Why Taylor Swift getting booed at the Super Bowl was even more chilling than you think. Brr.
Oh, wow. Philadelphia Eagles fans booed Taylor Swift. They threw batteries at fucking Santa Claus. I'm pretty sure they threw snowballs when Michael Irvin broke his neck.
These are monsters.
He was getting carted off in a stretcher, and they were pelting him with snowballs.
Remember when they were fighting the Leafs fans? Just like how they showed up with a
they're
jersey?
like the biggest scumbag fan base.
Known scumbags.
Yeah, known scumbags.
Are you garbage? Answers yes.
Yeah, I mean, they're proud of it. It's just like, that's their brand, is we're the scumbag fan base.
I know.
Yeah. It's just like, you think the Chiefs fans there were booing Taylor Swift?
Yeah,
at the Super Bowl, it was just.
This woman thinks it was men.
It was half the people in the crowd were Eagles fans, and Taylor Swift came up and they booed them.
And she's really having trouble fucking getting that through.
Yeah, you go. Do you know anything about Eagles fans?
No, this is what she said. She's never been to a game, probably, right?
Probably not. I don't. Who gave her a $7,500 ticket to go to the fucking Super Bowl?
Well, maybe she went for research. Maybe it was Glamour magazine sent her over there.
USAID fucking funded this trip. Not next year.
Not next year. You're not getting funded again, pal.
No.
Well, she's tying it into everything. Taylor Swift got booed by the
Eagles fans. She's dating the tight end. All you need to know about this, that's it.
Well, that's not what she says. She says, since Donald Trump took office, she's one sentence in, she's got Trump in the mix.
Sure.
There have been several times I felt chilled by the rapid increase of misogyny seeping into our culture. But watching Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl get booed by a crowd of thousands was a new low.
Oh, no.
You know what it is? It's obviously this girl is like, because what you're saying is correct. So she obviously has no idea, like, the dynamics of any of this
it's pretty
stuff.
simple dynamics. It's just like the opposing team in the Super Bowl is booing the chick.
Right, and she doesn't understand that. But I'm saying she's probably the person that, like, she goes to, like, wrestling and she was like, and Dwayne Johnson was getting booed.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't understand, the kind of jokiness that's to it a little bit, too.
Yeah, for sure.
She's like, and they were booing the black guy at the thing, and you're like, hey, he's the bad guy.
Had they put up Brittany Mahomes, who's like kind of like a MAGA chick, she would have been booed, too.
Yeah, apparently.
And then that would have like literally killed your entire.
Well, there was big controversy of whether Trump got booed because they showed it and they didn't get booed, and then a bunch of people were posting videos of like one guy booing, and then saying that like it was like going viral, being like, no, what happened was all the broadcasters they took out the booze in the thing and they added canned cheering.
Really?
That's what they were saying.
Kai Cenat said that. I saw a video with him saying with Kendrick that they added in all this crowd noise for his song.
They added in a backing track yelling the pedophile thing but a ton of people posted the videos being like, no, Trump got booed. It was like,
I'm sure some people booed him.
Some people did boo him, but most of them were like one crazy guy yelling, you're a traitor. Yeah. You're a fucking traitor. Like losing his mind.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was one guy losing his mind.
Yeah.
But I don't think they overdub. But so there was a lot of controversy because a lot of people on the internet were just like, he actually was booed.
Yeah, if you want him to be booed, he got booed. If you don't want him to be booed, he didn't get booed.
Well, this girl was there and she's obviously would prefer he was booed, but she says he's not booed. Or maybe she needs it for her narrative for him to not be booed.
No.
But I was there at the game when Swift's face appeared on the Jumbotron almost instantly and distinctively male.
Boo.
Dissent erupted from around me. Swift, of course, was there to support her boyfriend and was far from the only celebrity in attendance. I don't even think she knows the connection.
Were any of the other celebrities in attendance dating a player?
Yeah. It's like, I don't even know if she knows the connection.
Dumb.
And it probably went up the chain of like glamour people and no one like caught this too. The editor didn't catch it.
No, I mean, again, you're like, she wrote this 4,000 word article and they go,
Also, there's another part of it. Like, are you also unaware that like Taylor Swift's fans are mostly women?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there were some girls who were there. I'm sure some girl like in a Phillies jersey was like probably conflicted.
Yeah.
Like in an Eagles jersey because she's like, I do like Taylor Swift, but now is not the time to show that support.
There was definitely some chicks there that probably had to hold it in.
Yeah, for sure. Like the husband's like, you're booing right now.
Oh, yeah, you're booing.
Game's on the line.
And also our college tuition for our kids is on the line, so... And the other half of our college kids' tuition is the reason we're here right now.
I know. Yeah, this is such a stupid article.
It's amazing, right? Perhaps the moment would have been less visceral if not for the fact that an hour earlier, the crowd had exploded for Trump at the same time. So I told you there's a lot of conspiracy about that. Taylor Swift at Super Bowl, therefore, is a representation of a new NFL. One that isn't just for men. An NFL that's about the entire experiences of the league. One that anyone can enjoy, whether or not they care about the sport.
Wait, isn't the NFL the league where the guys routinely kick the shit out of their wives?
Yes.
Isn't that the NFL?
She's saying that's the old NFL.
Oh, that's the old NFL. They don't do that no more.
She's saying, this sentence is probably my favorite part of this article, but she says, the reason they're booing is because Taylor is reminiscent of the new NFL for people who don't even care about the sport. Yeah. He's like, well, yeah, then even more reason for people to boo, I guess.
Yeah, you're there. You're not even there for the game. You're there to maybe catch a glimpse of Taylor Swift.
Would you not understand that people might not like that? She's like, and obviously that used to be the old NFL, whereas the new NFL is just a bunch of chicks there that don't care about the sport. Yeah. And somehow they have a problem with it.
Yeah, and their husband just loves the fact that he dropped $500 on a ticket
minimum
for you to come, and you're reading a fucking book and
waiting for $500. It's more than $500.
No, not for the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, just games in general.
Yeah, just
like
games in general.
For like a Chiefs game.
To me, the desperate reactions felt like a message that the Super Bowl, one of our biggest cultural events in the country, had been reclaimed by Trump and the type of toxic masculinity he appears to be the beacon of, and his supporters seem to be living for it. I gotta be honest, I think that this debate happened like 5 years ago. Kaepernick was probably the debate.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't think that in terms of like the fans, Trump never didn't have a pretty good stronghold on football fans.
No, he has that one funny thing, that picture where the guy was like giving him the finger and then he puts his finger on the glass like that. You ever see that?
No, what happened?
Trump is like in a box. I think he was at like a college football game and there's a guy like front row right behind the box. The guy turns around, he's like this, and then Trump just like puts his finger on the glass like lightly, just like this.
Gives him a finger.
Great photo. You can pull it up, Johnny, put it on the screen. Not right now.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it's a great photo.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. But the idea that, so her whole thesis is she's like, football is for women now.
Yep.
And they shouldn't even have to know what the game is, and no woman should ever get booed ever.
All right, well, here's my thesis. We did all this feminine shit for like a decade.
Listening.
Now it's our turn. It's our turn again.
It is Danny Polishchuk's
Toxic masculinity is back in vogue.
It is Danny's turn, and guess what? Danny's angry.
We did your shit.
Danny has a bone to pick.
I do have a bone to pick because we did your stuff.
We did your stuff.
Yeah, and it led to
we did it.
And you got your turn.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Everything's cyclical. Well,
it's funny because they're like, we did your stuff, and you're just like, guess what it led to? You're like, actually, this. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. Hey man,
but again,
the elastic always snaps back.
That's still only 20% of it. You are right that 80% of this is like, yes, they're booing Taylor Swift.
No, it's Eagles fans.
Yes.
They would have beat the shit out of her had they had the opportunity. Like literally, if she just decided to walk around, like just like a civilian, she would have got her ass kicked by some drunk fucking Philly, like Eagles fan.
Yeah.
Like she would have got the shit beat out of her.